Quinn and Cantera.
It's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Paul Harding from Martin Harding Mazzotti on the phone.
Morning, Paul.
Good morning, guys.
So we throw these stories at you each week, and I guess I don't know what I'm looking to stir it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, it needs to be stirred.
This is the 4 University of Albany students who've been temporarily suspended from campus for violating the college and state's protocols. They went off campus. So do they have any...
The COVID protocols?
Yeah, the COVID. Do they have any legal fight here? Is it even worth trying to stand up to this, Paul?
Well, this is the shot across the bow, right? They knew it was going to happen. They knew when it happened, they were going to be quick and decisive, right? You take the first people, kind of mow them down, and then everybody else falls in line. So there's college protocols that were violated. There's state of New York COVID protocols also violated. So they're probably well within their rights to suspend the students. And, again, suspended, they'll be back. They're going to learn their lesson, hopefully, when some of this is behind us.
183,000 dead people. It's tough to believe we still need lessons learned in this country.
Well, you're young, and they probably didn't start out to have they have a get together of 50 people or less, right? But that what happens in college. The word just circulates that
right.
That Quinn is throwing a party, and then all of a sudden,
that's the way it happens.
You had
Paul.
10 best friends, and then there's hundreds. And I think here it looked like from what I read quickly that it developed into several hundred people kind of showing up throughout the night.
But if they're paying for their school and the school kicks them out, there's got to be a legal loophole in there.
But
somewhere.
when you, I guess, enroll, you sign off
something.
to abide by the college rules, right?
There's a code of conduct, yeah, and you have college rules. So for certain things, if you're caught and have certain for fighting could be one. If you have certain criminal penalties against you, if you have certain actions, you can be let go. I think what they'll end up doing is just letting them kind of come back. And my guess is in the fall semester, I take it back, the spring semester. And right now, are they learning online? I don't know. I know they're suspended. Probably not. They're just kind of home, doing things in their parents' basement.
You just wonder if the ACLU could get behind this.
Right.
Who wants to be the people that fight?
The ACLU's got behind stuff that they don't like before, It's like...
Yeah, it seems like all the colleges have done, not all, but many have done the same thing across the country. They anticipated it. The college broke out. They took it, they really took some aggressive action, and probably it will be all they need to do, and it's the right thing to do. And so, there's not a lot of public support for, I think, getting these kids back in school. Could they have reprimanded them and said, hey, you're on double secret probation, but you're still in school? If you do it again, maybe, but they didn't. So I think there's
just a more of a legal question. When Trump says something about that kid, he was probably going to get killed before he shot those guys after he fell down. Does that affect a court case down the line when the president says something like that publicly, like he did yesterday?
No, there's not.
Okay.
No, not going to affect court cases. It's just, there's all kinds of banter going on, and, this stuff is reasonable, unreasonable.
Right.
But the court kind of stays steady behind laws, rules, and precedent. But
the scales of justice, Paul. I don't know where I was going with that.
Well,
I felt like mentioning him.
You got to trust him.
Hey, Paul, thanks for the time this morning. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, guys.
All right, Paul Harding from Martin Harding Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.